Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time. To be honest, without any spoilers, I died on the Tower Man and lost a lot of motivation. I got back into my Iron Man and found it a lot of fun again. I started to record a Barrows video of 500 Barrows kills, but I didn't quite realize how long that was actually going to take. I'm about 300 in and I'm chipping away at that between a lot of other major grinds I'm doing on my Iron Man. I want to do TOA. I'm currently trying to do both. I hit the 400 kills yesterday without it. Uh, so yeah, I'm just doing lots of different things on that. But I thought in the meantime, let's try something new. Let's try a chunk account. So we are going to be doing it in Varrock. So let's try and call ourselves Varrock Chunk and see if it is available for us. It is not available, unfortunately, but you know, we can be 57 Slay Cloth instead. Okay, so here is the chunk. As you can see in the bottom right, there are 3 rerolls already. That was just me practicing and figuring out what it was. I was contemplating doing it in April, as you can see there, and say September the 6th, spoilers. So I just did 2 rolls just to see what it looked like, essentially. So here is Varrock. There's a few things you can see on the right to do. A lot of it is basically just buying all the stuff from all the shops, which is nice. A couple of diary tasks, a couple of quests to start, but don't actually need to do. And it's mostly non-members, so I'll start for non-member stuff for now, get all that out of the way, like, you know, the magic, fire making, attack, defense, etc. And then we'll do the thieving and fletching in a bit. So yeah, this is our chunk. Let's see how far we can get. I am going to be a hardcore, so we're going to try and keep that as long as we can, of course. Okay, I finally came up with a name. It's ChunkLyfe. I've tried so many different ones. Varrock Chunk, Chunk Bambers is not long enough. Chunk Norris, I thought, that's a bit cringe. Also, the Chunkle Brothers instead of Chuckle Brothers, but I thought, you know what, doesn't sound good. So we're just going to go for ChunkLyfe. Unfortunately, LIFE was taken, so we've gone for LYFE, so ChunkLyfe, I suppose you could also read it. But that's what we've gone for. So I'm going to speed through Tutorial Island, set us as a hardcore, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, there we go, boys. Okay, and there we go. Tutorial Island is completed. We are a hardcore. So now we need to get to the Varrock. Unfortunately, that means we are going to unlock some music. So I'm just going to try and get the quickest way possible, which is pretty much just up straight through here. And then as soon as we are in this square here, we are pretty much in. So I'm going to find my way up, probably just run straight up like you normally do. And then we're there. We are currently on 23. Let's see what we get to when we get to Varrock, just to show you that I haven't gone anywhere else. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. There we go. So we have the Varrock chunk unlocked. Okay, perfect. We've made it to our chunk. We have unlocked a few more music tracks. We're now at 31, so not too bad. So that should stay the same now, unless we find any more throughout the chunk, I suppose. But yeah, I'm going to get to work on some of our tasks. Oh, Romeo's trying to talk to me. Well, actually, we do need to start this quest. There we go. We've started the quest. But we can't actually do any more because, well, it's outside of this chunk. So we can tick that off the list. Let's do that now. Boom. One is done. Okay, we do have a bank in our chunk, which is good. So first things first, let's go to the bank, and what I'm going to do early doors is knock off 15 woodcutting and 15 fire making to chop and burn an oak. It's a nice easy one to start whilst I can figure out what I want to do for the rest of it, and it also gives me a chance to talk about the goals and what I plan to do on this account. So the goals obviously are to go as far as we can, unlock as many chunks as we can. But ultimately, I want to have fun as well. It's sort of like a thing I'm doing on the side when I'm sort of bored of my Iron Man and haven't got any other things to do. So expect videos here and there. I will try and do lots, and you know I may end up enjoying it more than I thought. That being said, say for instance we roll the chunk above, we have a nice tree patch here, and obviously to complete that chunk you would need however high 75 farming to plant the magic tree. Obviously I wouldn't be doing that. I'm just going to play casual chunk man. I'm going to try and do everything as much as I can. Obviously if there's something like, you know, get 60 crafting through, you know, gems only sort of thing, you know, it's a bit more bearable. But when I can only get a magic seed from chopping trees, and I only have this to rake it and then punch, it's just not feasible to have fun. So yeah, but we'll come to them as and when we get it. You know, there may be very few things that this happens to. It may be nothing at all. I love pets, so you know I probably will go for pets if we get something that has a pet and stuff like that. So We'll take it each as it comes, but ultimately I'm here to have fun. So yeah, that is what the plan is for the account. And there is level 2 wood cutting and 3 fire making already. So you know, almost there. I don't actually know where the oak is in this chunk. Oh, it's right there. Oh, 14, one more. Okie doke, and this will be 15 fire making once we've. There we go, 15 fire making. So we've got the level now. We just need to actually chop down the oak log and burn it to complete the task. We don't actually have the 15 wood cutting now, so what I'm going to do is just chop all these till 15 and bank all the logs because we need to fletch for 27 fletching to make an oak shield. So I'm going to save the logs for that. So I'll come back once we have 15 wood cutting. Okay, and there we have it, guys. 15 wood cutting, so we can now chop down our oak and burn the log to complete 2 tasks. So let's quickly do that now. And there is the oak log, and there we have it burnt. So there's the 2 tasks completed. Let's quickly go back to our webpage. Okay, so on the right hand side you can see I've just done the first step of Romeo and Juliet. That's the first thing we did. And now we can tick off fire making and wood cutting. There we go. Both have been completed. So next we're going to work on probably 30 ranged. The reason for that is because we are a hardcore. We can safe spot with range, so we can get our HP up before we start training the attack and defense. So yeah, let's make a start on range. The only concern I really have is the fact we only have 25 coins and not many arrows, so I'm going to have to be very preservative on that. Obviously we have the ranging shop here, we have the armor shop, as well as the sword shop somewhere over here too. So everything's accessible. It's just actually getting the money for that. Okay, so we can attack Johnny the Beard, attack a thief as well. And there's also an imp in here. So I believe we can just safe spot this guy over. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, boys. Bear with. Please? No, we can't. Okay, let's see if we can use the fence out here. Okay, he doesn't come out. Okay, not ideal. We'll quickly kill him off and then we'll figure out the plan. There's a woman there we can attack. We'll be able to safe spot her. Come on, Johnny. Johnny, be good. Come on. I did get a little worried, I'm not going to lie. Well, there's the first kill on the account. We can't safe spot there, so we're going to have to figure it out. We also used up a lot of arrows. Yeah, I guess I'll go back to woodcutting whilst I regen my health. Okay, we've managed to safe spot the woman, so this is going to be our range training for now. It's going to be a bit long, so I'm going to have to keep clicking up the arrows, but it is what it is. Please drop money. Oh, she actually did. I have no idea how much arrows cost, but we lost 1 killing the woman, so it's going to be a long grind. I'll be back soon. I'd like to see if we can get that guard over here, but I'm not sure we're going to get that one. Oh, she spawns in the pub. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, we got our first random event. We will do random events, and luckily this one is actually in Varrock, so that kind of worked. And hopefully he gives us some money. 40 coins. You know what? I would take 40 coins because we're down to 6 arrows. But there we go. First random event on the account. Okay, we're pretty much out of arrows now. 5 left. We did just manage to kill an imp, which is nice, which is 10 per XP. That's quite cool. Got an egg. I guess I'll hold on to that. We got 273 coins, 13 range, 4 prayer, and 12 HP. So I think it's time that we move up to an oak short. Oh, it's 100 coins though. I think it's worth it. And then I could buy what, 60 iron arrows? Do I want that? Or do I just get another 100? Let's just stick with another 100 bronze arrows and we'll go from there. Oh, we got a surprise exam. Bear with me, Mr. Imp. The question is, what do we put this on? Honestly, I'm just going to put it on what I'm working on at the minute. I might as well. Alrighty. Nice. Alright, we're pretty much back out of arrows again. 3 left. And we got up to almost 21 range. So slowly creeping up on 30. We can get a willow, which is going to cost us 200. Which, honestly, I think we should just do it. And we can sell this back for 55. So that's not actually that bad. And now the question is, do I buy iron arrows? I only got 86, but I think that's okay because we're going to do more damage, which means kill them quicker, which means hopefully make more money back. That's my plan anyway, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, I just killed another blue imp and got a blue wizard hat. That's so sick for when we train magic. It was just chilling in the store, so I thought, you know what, I'll chin him. It appears I missed the recording, but I did get a random maze event. Well, I lost the recording rather, but yeah, I got a random maze event, 20 steel arrows, some feathers, and some mithril ore. So, okay, guys, so we have it 30 range, another huge milestone on the account because that is another task we can tick off. I moved these men here towards the end once I got more HP because there's 2 spawns here, so it made it a lot quicker. So you can see we've got 30 range, 13 prayer, almost 14, and 21 HP from that range grind. I also did a bit of AFK wood cutting between doing other things like cooking and stuff, and got basically 27 on that. I banked all the logs for that for the fletching grind. So let me quickly show you the loot tab. So we killed quite a mix really, some imps, some men, women, barbarian, etc. You can see we've got quite a few, well, a lot of rubbish really. The only good things really are the runes, the imps. I'm trying to get a chef hat from because I actually got a clue scroll that is in our chunk. Let me quickly go out of the bank. So here is our clue scroll. It is a red cape and a chef's hat, and it is right here. We can buy the red cape from this shop anyway, and the chef's hat is a drop from imps. So what I'm doing is I'm killing as many of the imps I can see on the way around to try and get that chef's hat so we can try that clue. I can't believe I've just done this. I was not recording. I just brought a newspaper for 50 coins. So yeah, I just brought a newspaper for 50 coins as the challenge you can see here. I now need to go and feed these bones to a dog, and I also pickpocketed a woman, but I'll do it again for you now. There we go. So that's another task we can tick off. And where is the doggo? There's a dog. No, he's trolling. There we go. That's another task. So let's quickly just grab up the web while we're here. So we've pickpocketed a man. Browse to, oh no, we've done 8 and 9, which is the newspaper and the dog. And I guess while we're here, we'll quickly go and browse her store. We might as well buy the red cape as well because that is our best in slot cape. There we go, another achievement diary, and we have the red cape. We also might as well grab the priest gown top and bottom while we're here because that is also a best in slot, as well as the leather gloves and the leather boots, which we can all tick off. Okay, let's equip all of these. And look how cool we look. And that is our best in slot. So we've got the priest gown top, priest gown bottom. The bronze med home we're already wearing. I didn't even realise that, so that's good. The leather boots and gloves and the red cape. And we've also just done task 1. So we're slowly getting through it. We've got the medium task 8, which is, let's have a quick look. Cast a teleport spell. So yeah, we have quite a way to go for that. We also, yeah, we just went through just a minute ago what we've got left to do. But yeah, we're going to work on the attack and defense now. Okay, whilst I'm just chopping away, I was just looking at how to actually do fletching because I didn't know we could get a knife. I tried to look in the shop earlier, but you can't actually buy one there. So I've had a quick look on the wiki, and I did not know this, but apparently there is a knife spawn upstairs. So let's have a look. Oh, perfect, there is, which means we can actually do our fletching now. And there's also a spade here. I'll keep this for along the way because I no doubt we're going to need it. So yeah, if anyone ever needs a knife, there's one up there. So there, the more you know. And I'm going to start my fletching. Well, on today I learned something new in RuneScape, or / forgot. I completely forgot you can spam these dummies and get XP every single time to like level 5 or maybe 10. I can't remember. So I'm going to do this on my attack, strength, and defense. Just for a little bit helping hand to start. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, well we got to 8 attack, and now it's saying we can't gain any more from hitting dummies, so we'll go kill some men and stuff now. But it's a decent start because we are now more accurate, and we're now 21 combat as well. Okay, I am almost 10 attack, so I'm probably going to buy a weapon here, the old longsword. So that's a nice upgrade for us. Hopefully we'll be able to hit 2s. Whoa, 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 whoa. Before you go anywhere, have a look what this guy that I ran into said. Like, subscribe, and all that shenanigans. And if you have any suggestions on the series, let me know down below. Oh, it bugged. But this is a chance for the first... What? Oh, he cried. We have a chance to get our first collection logs. There we go. We got the mime top and the mime boots. And there we have it, guys. 27 fletching, which is the one we need for the oak shield. So let's quickly sell these off. So oak shield is done. There we go. Wicked. I also got 20 defense, which is needed to wear mithril armor, and I'm working on the 30 attack now for the adamant sword. The problem is I only got 2.7k, and I need to get 33 magic. So I'm not going to buy the mithril armor yet. I want to actually go buy all the runes first before we do that. Let's also equip this just to say we've done it. So there we are. It's actually better than the wooden shield, so you might as well just get rid of that. Alright guys, there we have it, 30 attack, another huge milestone ticked off the list. We just got that from just killing the barbarian. I'm now up to 105 barbarians, and the iron mace and the law runes are both 1 in 128, which are both required to move on from this chunk. So we're getting close to that. What I'm going to move on to now is the 33 magic, because that's all that we have remaining from our skill list. I have 8.6k cash, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly buy a staff of air from Zaf, use up all the mind runes in my bank, and then once I've done that, I will then sell the staff of air and buy a fire staff, and then we'll buy some mind runes and air runes from Aubrey, and then basically we can just auto cast and we save on the runes, so it's less money. So we've got 7k to buy runes basically. So we'll see how far that gets us. Hopefully it gets to 33. I will be back when we get closer to there. And there we go, we are out of runes. I've used up all of our cash stack. We got to 28 magic, which is really nice actually, considering we only need to get 33. The problem is I am almost double the drop rate now for the iron mace and the 2 law runes from the barbarian. We're at 225 KC, and they are both in 128. So now I need to make my money back to buy more runes, but also we still need to buy a few things. We need to buy the adamant sword, which is well, 2k. We also need to buy the body, which is 5.2k, I think, the myth body. But let's quickly go back to the web. Let's have a quick look at where we're at with it all. So as you can see, we've obtained the staff of air. We did that when we first started magic, so we can tick that one off. We just need to wear the mithril armor, wear an adamant weapon. It says any adamant weapon, so we could buy the dagger for 800 coins to be fair, so let's do that. The mithril armor, which is 5.2k, cast telekinetic grab, which needs the law rune, and we need to obtain the studded chaps, studded body as well. So there's a few things to buy, so I'm going to guess we need about 10k for the armor and weapon, and then we just need to get lucky on the weapon, on the mace and the law runes. So there's still a lot to do, but once we've done them, we've basically done everything. Now I have noticed that we can get in to the lower of the library here, which means we can get 9 hunter and Slayer from that. It's technically not in the rules, but I think we should complete it anyway, because we're supposed to complete a chunk as much as we can. So I'm going to go do that now, just to take a break from killing stuff, and then I'm going to go back to fletching, get some more money, buy some more runes, and we go again. Alrighty, there we go, and we've done the museum, so that gives us 9 Slayer and Hunter. There we are, we've just rolled over to 33 magic on that kill, which is the requirement we need for telekinetic grab. Unfortunately, we still haven't got our law runes. We are at 313 KC, which is over 2.5 times the drop rate for a 1 in 128. I'm going to go to 500-ish KC, because I've looked on the wiki, and it says that the barbarians drop them, but there's only one level 8 that's in the Varrock pub, so I don't know if it's got like a weird drop table compared to the ones in the barbarian village and stuff, because it's the only level 8 that there is. So yeah, I'll go to 500 KC, and if we get one of the two, either mace or law runes, I'll carry on for the other. If not, then I think I'll just have to move on, because I think the wiki may just be wrong for the level 8 barbarian because it's like I said, it's the only one that I'm aware of. So I don't know. So it seems a bit weird, but I'll stick with it and we'll see. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It happened. I did not think it was going to happen. We finally got the Laurens. It took us 444 kills to get a 1 in 128 shot. We still need the Iron Mace, so I still need to kill some more. Alright guys, we're up to almost 10k, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to buy all the stuff that we need to complete everything. So we have the studded body, the studded chaps, the mithril plate body. We just need to go grab a adamant sword. I will buy this sword. There we go. So we have all of the items now, other than the Iron Mace. I am currently 5 times dry for the Iron Mace. I am at 680 kills. I really don't know how much longer we're going to go. I'll go until like 1,000 if we still don't have it. Then maybe the one in the pub is bugged and it doesn't actually drop the Iron Mace. Before though, we also need to cast Telekinesis and also the Varrock Teleport to knock these off the list as well. So let's do that. And then we will also telekinetic grab something. Alrighty, and there we have telekinesis done as well. Okay, so if we quickly go onto the web. So we have wielded an adamant weapon, we have wielded armor, we have casted telekinesis. All the skills are complete. We have obtained studded chaps, mithril plate body, an adamant sword, a studded body. We've completed the diary task, so all that's left is Demon Slayer up to step 1 and then the Iron Mace. So I'm going to go back to killing barbarians now until about 1,000 kills, and if we still don't have it, we'll be about almost 9 times dry of it, and I'm going to assume that it just doesn't exist from that drop. Oh my god, it happened. I did not believe the drop was there on the floor. We got the Iron Mace. It took us 882 kills to get the Iron Mace, but we can tick it off now. Finally. Oh, I did not think it was coming. I was just watching some YouTube, just, you know, killing it on spawn, and it's finally dropped. Unbelievable. There we go. All we need to do now is start Demon Slayer, and then we can move on with the chunk. So let's do this now. There we go, we have started. And there we go, we have completed the first chunk. Let's quickly have a look at the stats before we roll. We'll go stand in the centre, shall we, next to old Romeo, where Romeo. We've almost got 26 prayer, 36 HP, 36 attack, 30 strength, defense, ranging, and 33 magic, 41 fletching, 47 walking, and 15 fire making to complete the chunk. We also completed the museum mini game to get 9 Slayer and Hunter as well. Let's have a quick look at the game time. I don't actually know. 1 day and 7 hours to complete the first chunk. Actually, not too bad. Let's quickly jump over to the web then just to confirm everything. So we have done all of the tasks at the top. We have worn everything. We have now obtained the best in slot mace, and we have completed Demon Slayer step 1. So here are the 4 next chunks we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the best one, the one I don't want to get is number 2, because we'd have to kill Bria Theater, I believe. I think he's down in the dungeon. And the gear is nowhere near good enough for that. So that's probably the one we want to avoid. 4 is obviously the cook skill, which is the cooking cape. I can't actually cook anything. I have no access to food right now. So that one would go into the backlog. But yeah, let's see what we get, shall we? So I think we can pick a chunk. And here we go, guys. Oh,